Found out that I had the scholarship within the first week of classes, and I actually, through the Hamel Scholars Program, decided to change my major. I started out as a civil engineer, learned about social work and sociology, and I ended up switching my major to sociology, and I am now getting my master's in social work, and I credit Hamel Scholars for putting me in the right direction. I want to be a social worker.
Dad wanted to impact the most people. That was important to him. Students who did want to learn and were willing to put in that extra effort. And he really wanted to be able to reach out to those who wanted to further themselves. And some of those students, my mouth drops as I listen to them speak.
He started the Hamel Scholars to foster students who were interested in not just academics, but community service and leadership, a sense of responsibility going forward. And I've seen it firsthand, and it's an impressive program, and these kids are just terrific.
The networks that you create from Hamel Scholars, I mean, I was able to meet students that I would not have had it not been for Hamel Scholars. Also, the community service that we do is just awesome. I love project days, and planning is always stressful, and everybody was, working like crazy the months leading up to it, but then the project days were awesome, and we always had a great time and great outcome, and it was just wonderful.
He really wants to make a difference in this world. When he gives philanthropically, he doesn't want to just give to a big organization and just be part of the general fund. He wants to be able to do it in such a way that he really can see the impact and see that he's done something to make this a difference, make this a better world, make the people that he's touching better.
I know he used to stress to me, it wasn't what you did, it's how you did it and made sure you were a productive individual. And so that was sort of our family philosophy. I feel like through the university, he's been able to share that philosophy and impact students and the way he would like to impact students.
He believes in people. I know he's favored UNH over all the other educational institutions that he's been involved with, mainly because he feels that UNH is doing a fabulous job in New Hampshire. So, he's a person he's loyal, he's friendly, he's generous, he's a fabulous person. Yeah.
He's got a number of things that he's involved in, but this is really, with UNH, and the scholarship program is absolutely one of the most important, if not the most important, philanthropic thing that he's involved in. Part of it, one of the conversations I remember him saying too, is he says, everybody gets so down on the world here and the future and a lot of doom and gloom. He says, all we have to do is go see some of these young people and see how charged up they are and how great they're developing to become really leaders for tomorrow. And he really sees this in his scholarship program and the students that are in that, and really makes him very excited.
I was a little intimidated by how impressive his background is and his credentials, and loved his family, and everybody was so nice, and he just seemed like the most giving person, and the fact that he was so passionate about giving back to New Hampshire and UNH was incredible to me, because I love the state and I was really happy to be a part of that group.
His way of helping the state is to help the organization he sees having the most impact on the state, which is the state university. So he is focused on the universities, but he's also focused on the state too. And doing something that will help make New Hampshire a better and stronger state.
It was back in the 1940s, my grandparents on my mother's side had a summer home in New Hampshire. Then my mom and dad started with their family and summering here, and we just sort of have never left, and I think my dad fell in love with it. I guess as my brother put it, he goes, Dad loves New Hampshire, its heritage, its conservative way of life, its people, and its natural beauty. And, fortunately on top of that, he's also realized what UNH is, and it's a treasure for New Hampshire as a whole.
I am actually guaranteed to stay in New Hampshire because I have received a grant through the Division for Children, Youth and Family Services of New Hampshire. I'm so excited. I couldn't be happier. I love it here. I love traveling, but I always love coming back here. I just can't say thank you enough to Dana Hamel and his family. It's a wonderful program, wonderful opportunity, and I just am very thankful to his whole family.
Dana is a great person. He has very strong personal values. He cares very much about people, his family, his friends, and he cares very much about the world that we live in. So he and his family can be congratulated. It's not only winning this award, but the contributions that they've made to the school and our country and the world.